Hello, I'm Spectre. Welcome to Neverwinter. I have made a few videos about this game and trying to basically picture the goods, the bads, and what the game is all about. Now, as far as you all know, it is an action RPG that's also an MMO, so it's what you can basically expect out of a well, it is an MMORPG, so yeah, you can expect that. However, lately, now this is a matter which I wanted to address, is the loading screen problems, which has been an issue for a while now. In case of you don't know, basically the loading screens, if you try to log out of a specific map or area, and you try to log back in, you cannot like you get stuck in the loading screen. It'll basically load it. It'll show the loading screen. The loading symbol that spins around will basically stop, indicating that it has frozen, and it'll basically stay like that for, it crashes. General crashing. Now, the problem is, I have been following this for a while. I have noticed in the forum, in the Neverwinter forum, that developers are trying their best to do something about it. Well, I say their best quite loosely because I remember missing my words. I remember reading about them actually saying that they're actually trying to figure out the problem, and they have found they're getting close to fixing it. However, that has been a while now, and we are still having issues with Neverwinter about the loading screens. Now, this has been for the PlayStation 4. I don't think it exists for the PC or the Xbox 360 or the Xbox One. Why did I go to the 360? So it's kind of hard to focus while trying to fight. Anyways, so at the moment the problem is just for the PlayStation 4. Now, there are people having problems about this, especially the ones that don't know about this issue or don't follow the forums or the Twitter. So they basically they basically reach a certain level. More specifically, Helm's Hold, which is the level. They're basically level 30 that you would normally reach if you started out. And well, basically they will try to log out, go relaxed, and try to log back in, and they get stuck in the loading screen. Now, for as far as I know, there is no way of fixing it. Like, the developers, like I said, are trying to fix it. Unfortunately, we're stuck in waiting until then. If you have a character that is stuck in there, unfortunately he'll remain stuck in there until they fix it, unless you have a free character slot. Now, there is something that you can do, which is how I am playing, because I actually had two characters and both of them got stuck, and I didn't really want to do this method because it would mean losing one of my characters, but unfortunately I really love this game. I wanted to play it, so I had no choice. The only way to basically go around it is if you first off, you will have to you need to have an alternate character. If you log into the game world with an alternate character and make sure you are in Protector's Enclave, or create a new character if you already have both characters created, basically create a new character, then go into finish the tutorials, go into Protector's Enclave, and then if you try to log in with your other, basically you choose in the options menu, you choose change character. I'll show you. If you go, once you finish tutorials, you go to this menu over here, change character, and then it'll basically take you where you select your characters, and you can select the character that is stuck in whatever area he is stuck, and you can get inside. And then obviously you're gonna want to move him to Protector's Enclave, which isn't stuck. It's not all the areas in the world that are actually stuck. According to information, the areas that right now are having problems are Helm's Hold, Velosk, and Reclamation Rock. So yeah, if you log out from these areas or try to load in, you get stuck in the loading screens. Now, apparently you can try to all the time try to log out, go switch to your alternate. Basically, no. If you get stuck, you can basically you switch to your alternate, then switch your character to your stuck character, and you can load back in. But if it does this all the time, then obviously it means that it's gonna get annoying. Plus, I don't know if it causes problems, but I do know that it's, you know, it's I believe it's something to do with the data. Maybe there is like some kind of corruption or something. I'm not really sure. People have been trying to get around this problem. So far, the only one that has been known, and the only method which the actual developers have actually been mentioning that can work is this. It's a bit annoying for me, the fact that they aren't trying to fix, like they aren't focusing their full attention to fix this problem. You would think, like, I mean, okay, all the events are fine and everything, but it's cool, we move on, but, you know, I would like it if they actually focused all their attention to fix this problem, as people who get stuck and don't know will just think the game is broken and just move on, or people will lose their patience, or worse, like me, people who have basically already created characters and don't want to delete them because they didn't know about this problem and they got themselves stuck. Obviously, we're talking about, you know, you make a progress and you don't want to, you know, you don't want to just delete it, because that's exactly what I had to do. I had a level 30 rogue and I had to delete her because I got stuck. I had no idea until I followed the forums. It's kind of, you know, you have no idea until it's too late. And you know, hopefully by giving you this message, you will, if you are playing Neverwinter or give it a try, you are, you know, you know about this problem. I'll make an update when the problem is no longer there. Hopefully we won't wait for too long, because right now it's, you know, I guess it doesn't impede your progress, but it does remove certain areas where you could normally progress. No longer, basically they're no longer accessible because of the loading screen problems, and even if you tried to fix it, you would get stuck all the time and having to switch back and forth. Unless you have already used up both your character slots or any character slots you may have had, in which case, at that point you can't. You actually have to delete one character in order to make, you know, in order to be able to, if you basically, if both your characters are stuck, then you have to delete one to basically go to the Protector's Enclave and then switch your character from there, which I know is annoying and you will lose progress, but this is the problem that exists. This is the, I believe this is the majorest issue we ever had. I mean, we had connection problems and stuff, but it's nothing compared to this issue. Hopefully they'll have it fixed. Hopefully nothing else gets broken. I also had someone in the forums actually mentioned Plague Tower as well, which also is stuck. I haven't obviously gone there, so I didn't want to test it out, so I just avoided the area altogether by simply leveling up, making sure that you're a high level. By the time you actually reach, you know, those levels, you can basically skip them ahead. Like for example, in this area here that I am right now, I needed to be 26 to enter it. I was already 30 by the time I got here. I can actually go to the next area, and that's how you skip them basically. So you can like find a way around it, but obviously this is an issue, and hopefully the developers will have it fixed very, very soon, because I find this game very addictive. It's the first free action RPG MMO we ever had, and I obviously, you know, I'm vouching for it. But yeah, this was just a small update about the loading screens. I'd like to thank you very much for watching. I hope this video was useful if you had this problem as well. And if you haven't, you know, started Neverwinter yet, then hopefully this video will like give you a heads up as to what is happening. So yeah, I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye bye!